We have plenty of time. Okay. Captain Hard, Steuerbord, Backboard. Steuerbord is... Which one is starboard? Hard left. Okay, not so hard left because there's ice. And doing a Titanic on the first day of the job would be funky. Also, one of them has enough power to move me. We have to deal with this. We have to fix this so I don't get moved when we're turning. I mean, one way to fix it is just to push myself against this thing here and we're good. Oh my god, I can move this. And maybe, just maybe, this is a pathway. Let's go forward for a moment and see if this is just a little bit inwards or actually through. My brother in Christ, which one? Yeah, my coworker speaks Russian or something Russian, okay? It's basically, I don't know, it appears to be, I'm not an expert on it. Like I said, I only saw it on Twitter. It's basically a love story between a dark-haired dude and a white-haired chick, and they're working together, and sometimes the sister barges in. Don't ask me. Like I said, I'm not really keeping up with the anime, with animes these days. Is it on Steam or something? Primitier is on Steam VR, on the Steam shop for about, and not let me lie, I mean, roughly plus minus 20 euros. It's been a while since I bought it. If you want to try it out, like want to see if you get motion sickness or other shit, there is a demo which is vastly outdated, as much as I remember. So you will have no electricity and stuff, but you can see the basics. You know how electricity works, so you know what you're in for. And if you like the demo, you can buy the thing. And I think, okay, don't quote me on that right now. It's been a while since I researched that, and it's been a while since I've been actively active in the Discord group. But I think it even has a Quest port. I don't know on which update the Quest port is, if it's on the current one or if there really is one. But look it up, you may find it. Hopefully. Pick me up and talk to me. The uppies, oh my god. You just want to be like, come here, my little guy, we're going on an adventure now. You know what, I can understand you. The internet destroyed me. No, then again. Once I'm away from the computer, I'm realistic enough with what I want in life. But once that monitor is in front of me, I'm like, yeah, tall mommy, please take care of me. I understand. It was not even bad. No, we still need you around. Please don't do that. Okay, yeah, but okay, hear me out. One that just doesn't one that not just whispers sweet nothings into your ear, but who takes care and, you know, spoils you a little. Not because of anything, just because you're a precious little bean. That's the life, isn't it? So, because in the end, you can call it sexualizing as much as you want, but in the end it's that deep inner desire of the human to just be cared for, to just have someone out there who just likes you. Not for specifically what you do, but more just for the essence of you. A pure acceptance and care. You wanna give that? You wanna take that? Why do you destroy the moment? Who was that? I judge you. Remember that you are the victim. Wait. Please explain. Viper. Please. Viper. My man? My woman? My person. Viper, my person. Explain. Why a victim? If it's in consent, I mean, unless you're into that, then into that play, then hey, go with it. But we're talking about consensual situations here. Then again, you're making me think. What about implied consent? Oh, I think the word loaded in. What about implied consent? I mean, we just talked about being picked up. So just imagine them. just imagine her, him. It works for daddies as well. So for the female audience that may be here, it works for daddies just as much. We're just making it easy by just picking on one of them. Imagine just minding your own business, and the mommy, daddy, whatever you want, comes over and just be like, you know what? I like this one. Picks you up, goes with you, you're mine now. Of course, if you struggle, we'll let you go, but here we talk about implied consent. Where you give just the right signals at the point for it to just play out. Yeah, I can see that working. Mommy's a girlfriend, and they were doing their... Okay, it's dangerous. One of my first instincts is to be worried there, because the line is thin. It really just depends on the person between being the sweetest time in life you can even ask for and being toxic. Let's be real, people are people, but if it's on the first, then oh my god. Man is living the life. That's the right form of manipulation. Or I'm biased. I don't know. Biased in my liking for I wouldn't call it manipulation, more like do we have a softer word than brainwash? Corruption? Yeah, I think corruption works. Oh my god. Hi YouTube, by the way. I don't know which episode this is since the start of the stream, but I think at this point I should give you a slight warning that the topics in this Let's Play might change a little, because usually we're a little adult in... I mean, I only want the adult people on YouTube anyway, so I really hope we're having the same audience over there. Yeah, the topics are not just about my life and what's happening, but now we're talking quite a lot about the kinky stuff as well. I sure hope that's not a problem in between. Anyway. That friend saying how he met an older woman at a bar, and all my friends said, would be so jealous of... Oh, you're the type of friend in the group that everyone just knows. Okay. I'm kind of on the brink of that, but I think in my friends group, no one really knows what I like. Mainly because I'm making joke of basically liking everything, and everything that you could healthily like, I make a joke of liking. So no one really knows, what does he really like? Is it just a joke? Or is he really into that? The kind of playing with that is fun. The only problem is, the more pages like Twitter, Reddit, or other sites of the internet I don't want to name, you know, the funny number sites in green and blue, the more it shows me stuff, the more sometimes I cannot decipher if it's joke or truth anymore. Yeah, when I say the internet is destroying you, I mean it. Twinnies! Ooh, so mysterious. Mysterious, yes, but also curious. The thing is, now everyone's disappointed out there and is gonna leave the stream immediately. I can actually not like talk about the topics too much because I didn't experience shit in my life. Yes, the one who opens the mouth and lewd fashions day in and day out is the virgin of the group. God knows I like my irony. Also, God knows that sunrise is quite beautiful. I don't even know where we started anymore. I just know that driving around like this into the new day is quite cozy. Also, this might be cool to land. I wonder if on one of the shorelines we find a respawn point. Yeah, we're not landing just yet. We're landing either if we find something really interesting, which is either a spawn point or the perfect position of a sky island next to a mountain, or we just continue talking and continuing. God knew if I could talk to women, I'd be unstoppable. I mean, you can. You're just not trying. Let's not forget, they're human. Wait, I thought you're gay. Wait a second. Do I oh no! Huh! Yeah, welcome, in the flat regions. Huh! Shit! Please tell me I can get past this. Okay, now we have to boat skillfully. We're not boating skillfully. Okay, new idea. Jumping out of the boat? Also, let's look at the water and what. It's all flat. Why is there no ocean in this game? Okay, if there's an update I want, it's the ocean update. I don't even care if they add anything substantially in terms of stuff. Look at how fucking flat this is! What? I mean, it's cool. You can walk from land to land. Respawn point! Oh! The gods hurt me. So the idea is to go there and then we move around the island because we cannot go past here. Which, honestly, from where I come from, the northern part of Germany, where I have grown up, this is actually a danger that is very natural. As in between the islands of northern Germany, you have quite a lot of flat land and shallow water. So this is something they have to watch out quite heavily in these parts. I didn't expect to run into this here, because this whole line, you see the ground popping up if we're close enough. This is a whole line of nothing. Our boat cannot pass this wall. Holy. Pro boating. He lowered my charisma stat to 0. They're human. They're human. The hardest thing about it is to start. Once you started talking to people in general, you can. I tell you, if you do it often enough, the way you chat in stream, you will be able to just talk to anyone, women included. Mommies included, maybe. Then again, the fantasy is the mommy talking to you, but if we're talking about real life, you, to a certain degree, have to stay real. It's two people. You being the half of it. Charisma is so underrated. Hey, don't. No. For Saturdays, my build is charisma. Screw you. I'm gonna respect you once D&D is over again. Oh my god, this thing is basically in the water. This is made for us. Oh. Oh, by the way, with shit like this is where the myth of the sirens come from. If you sail too close, your boat will... Was that capsize? No, capsize was going to the side. I don't know what it is. Also, I think we cannot really sail. We cannot really drive around here. Yep. Yep. We're half stranded. Oh no! What happened? Oh, it's still connected. Okay, that looked funky. Up. Well, we have to move it all this way, but hopefully it works. Our boat is not made for it. Far from. Are you kidding me? Cannot really drive here either. Whoa. I'm having concerns about this boat play we have going. First of all, yes! We will never find home to the big tree again. Never. Also, I'm curious. We have some sulfur over there. Later. This thing first, but... just disconnect. Ooh. Can I just move it? I cannot just move it. Not even with my lower body. But there is a way. Okay, let's get into it. So, when can I respec my build? I mean, if it's not into charisma, what is your build into? Agility? Are you a strengthy build? Are you working out? Is the boat taking damage every time I come around? I sure hope... What happened to my table? I know what happened to my table. Oh, okay, quick explanation. At least what I think it is. Yeah, so remember the iron? We said, yeah, it can just stay there. Well, technically, as long as we're around, the iron is not a problem for the boat. But as soon as we're a little bit away from the boat, it will be out of render distance and therefore unload. Now, if we come back, the boat reloads. Easy peasy. But that's where the problem starts, because as soon as the boat reloads, everything inside of it will reload. And if one thing lays on top of another, it could be that for just a split moment, it just needs a 0.01 second, a material can be spawned, but be affected by gravity and go in a little bit before the game realizes it's there. So it's inside of the table. And therefore it tried to cut the table, which we did not want. Did I connect everything? No. Okay. Yeah, that's a mess. That's such a mess. Oh boy. I am so not proud of this. We take care of this later. Right now I want something else. Damn. That was the table. Table time over. We tried.
Oh no. Anyway.
Yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? I am sad because, man, the table looked so good, but we can build another one. We can make a fancy wooden one. This is aggravating. Ah, that was the plaything. I should get rid of the messages on that. Although that's the way I can see who did it. What was I here for? Right. I'm taking you with me. And I'm taking you with us, whatever. If we lose some, we lose some. So at least nothing important was cut. It was only the table and not like the motors. Good thing I went with not putting the tungsten X on top of it. That could have destroyed the boat. Okay. First one is in. second one is in. Now we take the inventory bubbles. That's like a little trick that someone found out. Basically, we want this piece inside of the bubble. And this piece inside of the bubble. Then we grab the thing with both hands. It still works like a charm. Oh god. Okay. The reason this works is on both of your hands you... Oh, see? It loads in and tries to... 0 damage numbers. Okay, but this is not a beautiful sight. We saved on the shore, right? I know what it is. I know what it is. It's the motor. Everything I just said with the iron is also true for the one free float motor we have. Wait, why can I not move my inventory bubble? Oh, it's also true for that. It cut one of the... It cut everything. Oh my fucking god. Either that, or this little bitch cut it. I don't know. Yeah, wait. Wait, with where it is connected. Oh, it was the other iron plate. I should have gotten rid of it. It was the other iron plate which cut it. I just see it because it's hanging right in the spot that's cut. Wait, damage it. Damage accession. Oh my god, we have work now. I hope you saved. Yeah, but the save was a little while ago. I mean, we could say we could load and just ship somewhere else. Oh fuck. I hope it will not clutter my save file if I just... I surely hope it will not. Oh god, this is cut as well. Why? Okay, everything we don't need. Everything that is not absolutely essential for the boat. Get off. Just get off. Oh my god, it's getting worse and worse. At least this one is still where it needs to be. Oh boy. We learned a very important lesson today. Nah, look at the state. Yep, we learned a very important lesson. Oh shit, we just found this thing. We can find another. We learned. God damn it. Okay, to rework everything we just said. So, where did we start? Ellen Joe. No. What am I doing? Yeah, see that? It already kind of started. Okay. So now the question is, was it the motor or was it not? The motor only works if it's freeform, but I don't know if it needs to be freeform. What if... Does it still work if I do it like that? No, it does not. It needs to be freeform. Which means this will be a trial to see if this thing will destroy everything. It should not. It should not. I thought first it was the motor because it's one of the freeform things. Because that motor here is not connected to the plate. It's only connected by the axis in front of here. That's the only connection this thing has. The electrical connection is freeform. So this is not set down. I thought because it was in the front here, but it doesn't make sense because the plate itself and this rod here was stable. So it couldn't really have destroyed the plate. So it was absolutely, without any doubt, the table. Yep, yeah, I can see the culprit in action. Fucking iron. I'm gonna get iron when I need it. Okay. I think things like this can stay unbound, but honestly, I'm not taking the risk anymore. So, things like these can stay unbound, I guess, but I'm just plucking it down, because why not? Here's the thing, we have to watch out. We are allowed to press the connection button once. If we press it twice, everything on the boat tries to connect itself, which means all the levers, this thing here, will try, these here will try to connect, and we will have to do a lot of funky business. So that's my silver. Where's my tungsten? I threw the tungsten off board in another in another safe. Here it's still here. That's my cutter. Okay. So, with no free float stuff on the boat anymore. I mean, besides these, but I don't think they will cut anything. I hope they will not. Okay, we saved right before we started going, right? Okay, chat. We have been on the way, I think, this direction last time. Do we want to go there? Well, we're going another way. I mean, that way would be a safe fire way to find the thingy again, the save point, but hey. Also, I am intelligent and taking this here off from the start, which, if you don't remember, is so we have more energy on the motors themselves instead of the batteries. Alright. Captain T, sail number 2. It's not infuriating, it is perfectly fine. I'm perfectly healthy. We got this. Also, it will be different. It will not be the same. Again, it's like from the last point we continued our sailing. Right the moment we found a save point. Oh well, at least we know one thing. Boat is working. Turn. That's something, anyway. Hate iron for real. Here's the thing. Look at how flimsy the table is for a moment. Speaking of for a moment, let's turn. So we can passively go forward. Yep, okay. So, see how flimsy the table is? Because as thin as the surrounding area is, the table itself is not really that high either. It's wood, it's not thick, it's like between the fingers, really. So iron would have a very easy time to cut through it. Now what if we have iron laying on something like, I don't know, massive fucking alloy? That could work, like a whole plate that is as thick as this piece here. Or even as thick as the motor. That may work without anything getting destroyed. You would still, every time it loads, see the damage numbers loading up, but you have the problem whenever something is freeform. And with freeform, I mean, this is all stuck together. This is all stuck together. Freeform would be something like this, just laying on top without anything. Look how flimsy it is. It just took damage from that. So table needs an overhaul. Abso-fucking-lutely. But beside that, I am angry, yes, but beside that, I love how much it works. We learned, there are still mistakes we can do. I guess that's the nature of a physics-based game. But everything else is fine. Oh, we lost one of the, two of the boys. Aww, goddamn. Too bad. Hi, Angry. Hi. Shallow waters yet again. Let's take some distance from the land. I like how the shadow indicates where the ground is. I wonder if I jump off, if I can actually like outrun the boat. Or, like, you know, catch up with the boat. So, this is our direction now. Which is funky. This is the direction we sailed from. Oop! Ooh, what was that? It is the direction we sailed from. So basically, we should be able to maybe see the big tree. You know what? Before I do anything, settings. Here, simulation distance and object render distance. So let's set the object render distance to long and the terrain render distance to long as well. Because, I mean, this is an exploration play. The simulation distance is every material. Let's set that to medium and see if it affects us. It should affect the frames a little bit, but we should be fine. All this stuff should be plopping in a little bit earlier now. Oh boy. Oh boy. So, right. We just loaded, so we have to do all the topics again. So, have I played ZZZ? Yeah, it's not really my genre. I haven't really come around to it so far. There are so many other... God. Imagine we're just going through all of it again. It's a weird feeling. Like, this is new unexplored land, kind of. To a past where the big tree is, which might be there, I kind of forgot. But it's kind of a weird form of nostalgia, because I know this route I will lose. The whole journey we just had, gone for nothing. It's weird. Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't come around to update him. Oh. Anyone know how to design a good demon form? I mean, I got quite good with my potions. I can concoct something better, but the last time I tried, I wanted to go more into the seductive succubus type, you know? Less like the, hey, I want to do a contract suit guy. And it just didn't work. It looked so funky. Some of you might have seen it on my Twitter. I posted my try, but no, this one is better. It's not the best, so you can imagine how this was like. On being on that island, yeah, that one wall. I don't know. I feel funky about it. It's. On one hand, I love that something like this can be generated in this. Like, oh, that's so cool. On the other hand, knowing just how shallow this water here is especially if you want to do a whole series on a boat. A fancy waiter? Just give it a natural skin color and take the horns away, and you're absolutely right. I'm more like the posh butler. One hand behind the back, the other hand with a bow in front, with a plate on top. Would you like more tea, sir? I mean, yeah, we can have a new function for this one. I mean, it's mainly the skin color. I tried to go for a demonic red, but it's not worky. It is. I like all my models so far. Some more than others. And some I just want to redesign. They deserve it, I think. How does a model deserve? They are not living. Ah, with the sunset. We need a better seat than this thing. Hey! Are we good? Yeah, we're just taking course right into the mountain. We're good. Ah, the sun is going down. The sun goes down, the stairs come out. And here I am, strong and proud, riding what is my nice little boat. Sometimes I just don't think about the potential rhymes before I say something. God damn it. Most overrated work. Most overrated. So something people are hot about, but which isn't quite... What is popular? Skyrim wouldn't be without the mod community, so that's like a whole other entity in of itself. Honestly, nothing comes to mind. Do you have something? I just never think. God damn it. Always the same answer. Come on, you can at least try. We're trying as well. You see me failing and I still try. Don't tell me that's one mass of land right there. You know what? We're taking course right there in between. Because I have no feeling about this. Oh. Okay. Yeah. It's also a lot of people who at least I've met in school who have kind of the wrong idea about it, where they're like, I want to design a whole world and have people like it, where, yeah, that's wonderful, but they're going for programmer. So like, yeah, no, you're the one who is doing the bitch work for other people. They only need so and so many. You can count on one hand the number of people they need. I mean, in every good game, you hear from the makers of the previous games. Yeah, you weren't the one of the previous makers, so it's kind of hard to really get into the biz. Is women with easy virtues a work? What is that supposed to mean? My main problem is I have no translation for virtues. Virtues? I don't English. I'm German. Hi. Imagine it would be possible to live without fucking working. Just not even like getting a lot of money for it. Just like living, just like existing. Some people might, I heard people calling it rotting as well. It's kind of harsh of a word, but it fits. Thank you, Fluffy. It is work. I mean, it's how the market works for everything. There's people who ask for stuff and there's people who grant you stuff. Isn't it? I mean, that's why the video game industry is so fucked up in the moment with the ideas of loot boxes or gacha games or anything like that being big in the market, because people are gobbling that shit up. And it's not many people. You can say a lot of people hate the shit, which is right, but you really get to everyone to understand because they're going for the few whales out there. Well, that's the thing. The whales spend the money, and therefore we design games in this regard. I heard the interesting fact, like, AI games are destroying, I think it was TV series, but it works for video games as well, because people have been talking about AI assets or AI stories, and I'm like, are you really like worried about our stories? Because whenever a new title comes out, one of the first things, think back about the big story games that came out in the past, like Cyberpunk or not Stellaris, the other space game from Bethesda here is... What was the Skyrim in space? I forgot the name, but you know what I mean. There are not many games with that explanation. The first thing I see on YouTube of people is basically why the story is shit. Or just a video I watched recently why the story of Fallout 4 is not suited for Fallout 4. Hey, I like these kinds of videos because I like to go in depth about the design of a game and stuff, even if it's in a negative or critical light. But that's the thing. All of these things are made by humans, and we still say, oh yeah, it's kind of shit. So what are you really worried about? I mean, yeah, no, the wrong idea would be to, okay, yeah, you can just give it into the hands of AI, but instead of being scared of that, how about we first, like, expect good stories in general? Like, I personally have no problem. Like, I don't play a lot of story games. Sometimes I play story games and don't pay attention. And the few story games I played that I liked, I just liked. Nothing more I can say about that. It's not really that I played a game that I hated for its story. No Man's Sky, you know, Starfield, thank you. No Man's Sky story? Yeah, people have been criticizing this, but no one plays it for the story, like... No one really cares, I think. It's cool. It exists, but hey. Oh, how fitting. It's not working? It's working! Woo! Okay, I want to jump into the water for a swim, but it's dark as fuck. We didn't do the lamp. Do we have the lamp? We have the lamp. Good thing you remind me. We did this after the save. Ah, beautiful. No Man's Sky has a story? I mean, there's a reason you're well, it doesn't always need a reason to be stranded. I mean, in the namesake game of Stranded Deep, you don't really get a story why you're stranded deep. I mean, even there you get, because your plane crashed. I mean, everything gives you kind of the story. In No Man's Sky, it's basically it's been all a dream. Well, kinda. It's the Matrix. It is kind of spoilery and kind of not. If you really want to pay attention, play No Man's Sky. But it's basically the Matrix, if you will. Most cryptid story. Yeah, I can't even explain it or spoil it because I don't understand it fully. Like, you have been in a cycle that has been repeated a few times, which will explain, like, why you play it a few times, I guess. But yeah, no one plays it for the story. Yeah, it has clear story beats, so like find this person and talk about that and go to the next person and talk about that until you're in the center of the universe. But what do you want me to tell you? The answer, doctors. That's a fun answer. We need doctors. At least every serious person needs a doctor. Oh my god. Around 2020 I started hearing a lot of hate for doctors. Or let's call it distrust. Distrust? Mistrust? Mistrust. Oh boy. Oh boy. Sure. Not a topic we go into, it's just a topic I am criticizing slightly. The living ship. Oh, I heard. Oh, I was there when they were introduced, but I never saw one because that's right at the end when I stopped playing. Don't worry, we're gonna have a living ship here. We're building a ship out of slime corpses. Well, technically you can build a spaceship here. I mean, what you expect from this game is season 1, the card, which we're not talking about the card. Season 2, the boat. The boat works, so I'm getting better at this game. I guess season 3 will be in the air, and season 4 will be in space. I never was in space in this game. I don't even know how. I'm certainly willing to try, but first we need to find like the perfect specimen of the first island. If you've been here for the one stream, I tried to introduce Twitch to this game. We've built our way to one of these islands from one of the mountains. So basically just going boop, 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 like it's fucking Fortnite or something. And that's kind of what I want to recreate again. If we're able to. Ship is conscious and not alive. Nothing in this vicinity has a consciousness anymore. It's all connected to my will. It's not like I have active control over it, but you treat it just right, and it does exactly what you want it to do. I wonder, oh wait, we made a curve, so we've came from over there. Cool. I should look at the shores a little bit more, just in case we find another respawn point. The first one was so great, we can do it again.